So this is a new topic we were going to be looking at, the topic of matrices. The topic of matrices. Now, a matrix, which is a singular for the word matrices, a matrix is a rectangular array of numbers or letters um, placed in rows and columns, placed in rows and columns. And it's usually denoted by a capital letter, usually denoted by a capital letter. Now, uh, matrices is very helpful in our everyday life. Sometimes we use matrices and we don't even realize. Let's say you are a cricket fan, and you may have watched, let's say, a series such as the IPL. Now, in the IPL, you will have an array of rows and columns showing the number of games played, the number of wins, the number of losses. If you are a football fan, the same thing. You might be following the English Premier League, and you see your team, the number of wins, the number of losses, the number of goals scored, and it is placed in rows and columns. And this is a matrix, even in our everyday life. Your teachers, you use matrices in terms of when you're doing your end of term report. They, they collect your information from each test you would have completed and put that in an array of rows and columns. Uh, so matrices are very important. When a business might have more than one store and they're doing inventory, again, matrices are used. So matrices are very helpful in everyday life. Now, one thing, a term we need to understand before we go any further is the order of a matrix. The order of a matrix. The order of the matrix tells us how many rows by how many columns. The first number tells us the amount of rows. The second number tells us the amount of columns. So in some books you might see a M by N, or another book might have a N by M. It doesn't matter. Another book might have an A by B. It does not matter. What matters is that the first number tells us the number of rows, and the second number tells us the amount of columns. So looking at this particular matrix here, the first matrix, the order of that matrix, since it has two rows and three columns, that is a two, let's call it matrix A. Matrix A is a 2 by 3 matrix. It's a 2 by 3 matrix. This matrix B, 3 rows, 2 columns, 3 rows, 1, 2, 3 rows, 1, 2 columns, is a 3 by 2 matrix. A 3 by 2 matrix. Now, what we want to do is add and subtract matrices. Add and subtract matrices. For us to add and subtract matrices, the order of the matrix must be the same. If I'm to add or to subtract two matrices, the order of the matrix must be the same. I cannot add these two matrices, because their order is not the same. Here we have a 2 by 3, here we have a 3 by 2. So in this case, we cannot add the two matrices. For us to add, remember, the order must be the same. So let's write two matrices whose orders are the same. Matrix C, let's call 3, 4, 2. Let's make it a 3 by 3 matrix. So we have a 3 by 3 matrix here. Matrix D, For us to add it, we have to have another 3 by 3 matrix. So 7 minus 4, 6 minus 3 minus 8, 9, 12, 14, 0. So we have another 3 by 3 matrix. So for us to add two matrices, they must have the same row. It's the same number of rows and the number of columns. The order must be the same. So if we were to add C plus D, how do we do that? For us to add C and D, we add the numbers in the same position. We add the numbers in the same position. So the number in position 1, first row, first column, plus first row, first column. So that will be 3 plus 7. And it stays in the first row, first column. First row, second column, first row, second column. 4 plus minus 4. And we go like that. First row, third column, plus first row, third column. 2 plus 6. Second row, first column, second row, first column. 1 plus minus 3. And we proceed like that. 1 plus minus 8, 7 plus 9, 3 plus 12, 8 plus 14, negative 3 plus 0. Alright? So, it's simple. All we do, add the same number, same row, or in the same position. So our answer will be 10. 4 plus negative 4 will give us 0. 2 plus 6 will give us 8. 3 plus negative 3 will give us minus 2. 1 plus negative 7 minus 7. 6 plus 7 plus 9, 16. 3 plus 12, 15. 8 plus 14, 22. And negative 3 plus 0, minus 3. So it's that simple to add matrices, right? The same thing goes as if we subtract. When we subtract it, we subtract the numbers in the similar position. Subtract the numbers in the similar position. So therefore, if I'm to subtract matrix D minus C, D minus C, notice I have to put the D matrix first. So 7 minus 3, same position, 7 minus 3, minus 4, take 4, 6, take 2, negative 3, take 1, minus 8, take 1, 9, take 7, 12, take 3, 14, take 8, 0, take negative 3. And we work. We work. So that will give us 7 take 3 will give us 4. Negative 4 take negative 4 will give us negative 8. 6 take 2 will give us 4. Negative 3 take 1 will give us negative 4. Negative 8 take 1 will give us 9. 9 take 7 will give us 2. 12 take 3 will give us 9. 14 take 8 will give us 6. 0 take negative 3, this will give us positive 3. So therefore, to add and subtract a matrix, first we must remember that the order must be the same. Secondly, we subtract or add the numbers that are in the similar positions. We will do some more addition and subtraction when we do scalar multiplication. Scalar multiplication.